Once upon a time, in the world of custom motorcycles and reality television, there was a remarkable man named Paul John Tutel. Known for his captivating personality and innovative business acumen, Teutul became a prominent figure in the motorcycle industry. But yet, there are a few reasons why people hate him, and let's know those as we proceed further. Moving on to his personal details, he was born on 1st of May 1945 in Yonkers, New York. He owned a welding shop before he rose to fame after his show, American Chopper, aired for about a decade. There is no looking back. Although he rose to fame after many struggles, he is known for his anger issues and his feud he had with his son, Paul Tutel Sr. Stay tuned to know what happened and who is behind this. This is also the main reasons why he was hated and people were having preconceived notions about him. Paul John Tutel Sr., known for his meticulousness and punctuality, has high expectations for the work produced by Orange County choppers. His attention to detail and desire for perfection can sometimes be seen as strict or even as having anger issues. On the other hand, Paul John Tutel Jr., commonly known as Junior, possesses his own creative flair and a more laid-back approach to work. On another very fine morning, Senior had a productive talk with his son Michael, who is apparently his second son, with his first wife Paula. This also resulted in a heated argument between those two, and the feud was about his contract ending and he was cut out of the loop. So basically, Mikey left for a 5-week trip and the rest of the time he was late to work. He was not punctual and disciplined with his job, which resulted in his downfall, and then he blamed Senior for it, something that everybody would lose cool for. This is purely something he is wronged for. He was a SEAL member of the United States Merchant Marine during the Vietnam War. Interesting, right? He was 18 years old when he served in the Merchant Marines. Back then, there was nobody who wronged him, because he traveled to many different countries and delivered all the required equipment to the troops. This contribution of his proves his right intentions. This proves his patriotism. After all the fights between the father and son duo, the Junior and the Senior, the rift kind of ended when Senior fired Junior from his company back in 2009. This didn't go well with the TLC, as they had other rules for the contract and his sudden absence was a little tough for them, as some of them were employed and on camera, and hence they made a new contract in which it stated that Senior can actually buy out Junior's stake in the company. This only made things worse, and from then on, Senior started flexing his power obviously. This made Junior angry and he fought. Senior sued him. Junior fought for his rights in court and finally got his stake in the company. Let's pause the fights for a while and discuss a very interesting aspect of his life. He also wrote a book. It's called The Ride of a Lifetime. That has many fascinating things about him. One such thing was how he battled his drug addiction. He discloses that he was addicted to drugs and alcohol for 15 long years. He went to rehab in 1985 after his wife asked him to. Both of his sons had the same issues and Junior went to rehab when he was 16. Resuming his fights back, he was also sued by one of his business partners. Clearly this is another case where he is seen as hated by people. The person claims that he was destroyed by this new TV show. It stars a Senior, which was called OCC, American Made. Senior claimed it to be running so as to keep itself afloat, but in reality it was drowning. In another case, a lawsuit was filed against him, where the whole OCC was sued for a copyright issue. He, who hailed from Florida, claimed that the bike, which was made back in 2010 and was apparently disabled friendly, was a rip-off of the original idea. But this was disregarded by the court for being confusing and not really showing the wrongdoings of the defendants. This proves that the case was vague, and the reason this made into headlines somehow should be thrown some spotlight so as to clear qualms about Senior. Do you know that this show initially aired on Discovery Channel and then moved to its sister channel TLC? So after the first episode aired, for which a young talented Cody Cowley had been working with the team, the so-called Cody Project was sold at a disclosed sum, and the Senior didn't give him the chopper he promised, and hence he raised a lawsuit. Many things which proved him wrong had some actual reason behind it, so I think we'll have to know the reason before directly hating him. If you like this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and remember to press the bell icon so that you'll be notified of our content.